Hi everyone, welcome back to a new phrasal verb lesson. I've made quite a few phrasal verb lessons now, so I'm going to leave a link in the description box to the playlist that's dedicated to learning phrasal verbs. Don't forget to have a look at that after today's lesson. So in today's lesson, we are going to look at phrasal verbs connected to food and eating. Phrasal verbs are great for sounding more natural when you speak, and we all know that if you're planning on taking an exam and you use a phrasal verb correctly, you are more likely to get a higher score. So with all that said, let's take a look at our first phrasal verb for today. Number one is to dig in, and this is an informal way to say start eating. Let's dig in before the food gets cold. Number two is to pig out, and this is to eat a lot or even eat too much. You know, when you eat to the point where you feel like you're going to burst. For example, after a long day at work, we pigged out on pizza and chocolates. Number three is to eat up, and this means to eat everything that you have been given. I was starving. Remember, starving means very hungry. I was starving, so I ate up everything on my plate. Four is to pick at, and if you pick at your food, you eat it very slowly, not really showing any interest in what you have to eat. You've been picking at your dinner for 20 minutes. Don't you like it? Cut something out means to stop eating or drinking something. For example, she's decided to cut sugar out to try and be a bit healthier. 6 is cut down or cut back. This means to reduce your consumption of something. You should cut down on the amount of cakes that you eat if you want to lose weight. Number 7 is to tuck into, and this means to eat something eagerly. For example, he tucked into a big breakfast because he knew he probably wouldn't have time for lunch. 8 is to polish something off, and this means to eat something quickly and easily. I can tell that you enjoyed your lunch. You've completely polished it off. The next phrasal verb is to gobble something down, and this is to eat something too quickly and too eagerly. For example, no sooner had I put the snacks on the table than the kids gobbled them down. And here you can see I've used this example of inversion. No sooner had I done something. Another great construction to use in your exams to get those extra points. 11 is a great one. It means to feast on, and this is to eat a lot of good food and enjoy it very much. They feasted on the finest cuisine to celebrate their anniversary. The next phrasal verb is to fill somebody up, and this is to make somebody feel full. For example, lentils are such a great food because not only do they fill you up, they are also incredibly healthy. And here you can see another example of a construction that triggers inversion. Not only are they healthy, not only did you help me. If you want me to make a lesson about these constructions which trigger inversion, let me know in the comments section and I'll try and do that at some point in the future. Today's last phrasal verb is to put away, and this means to eat a lot of food. For example, you wouldn't believe how much food the children put away. They are eating us out of house and home. And you have a bit of a bonus in this sentence because we have an idiom, the idiom to eat somebody out of house and home. This is a Shakespearean idiom, came from Shakespeare's works, and it means to eat so much food in somebody's house that it costs them a lot of money to feed you. Those are today's phrasal verbs. As always, I hope you've learned some new ones. Don't forget to use the comment section below to practice with these phrasal verbs. I'll give you some feedback so you can know that you are using them correctly. That's all from me today. Thanks again. Come back again soon. Bye for now.